Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about three rules of thumb for successful technology selling. So if you are in sales, pre-sales or solutioning, or if you are heading a practice or a business unit, you must master these three rules in order to ensure success across your sales cycle. So friends, without wasting any time, let's talk about all these three rules. The very first rule is people buy from people they know. Friends, we are living in a digital world, so if we want our customer to know us, even if we go ahead and start, even before we go ahead and start discussing any sales opportunity with them, then we will have to ensure our presence across the digital channels in the form of blogs, white papers, webinars, master classes, knowledge articles, and all. While ensuring our digital presence by sharing all these type of content, we will have to take care of one thing, and that is uh, that our content, our all these contents should not create noise. Instead, it should help the customer perceive us as a mature domain player. I mean, the domain in which we are doing our business or selling our services or technology, we should be perceived by our customer via all these digital content as a mature domain player. At the same point of time, all these content should reflect the thought leadership orientation, thought leadership maturity of our people. Because when you will curate all such kind of content and share it across the channels, somebody will be authoring all these contents and publishing it across digital channel. So those authors should be perceived as a thought leader from your organization by your prospect customer. Second rule is always remember that people buy from people they trust. So, to ensure trust among your prospect customers, you will have to make sure that you are sharing at least one named customer success story per quarter. At least one named customer success story. By named customer success story, I mean is uh, the name of the customer, I mean the business entity name of the customer must be mentioned in the success story very clearly. I know due to some regulatory and compliance requirement, all customers or most of the customers will not allow you to take their names publicly, but there will be some customers. So for those customers, if you have truly made an impact on their business, then you should negotiate with them and make them agree to share their name in your success stories or some kind of other digital content. So, as I said, to ensure trust among your prospect customer, share at least one named customer success story per quarter. Besides that, keep some delighted customers on a standby so that if required, they can talk to your prospect customers and testify your contribution. All I want to say is there are certain prospect customers who want to talk to your existing customers just to know what you have done to them in past. So to overcome the trust issue of such kind of customers or such kind of prospect customers, you will have to keep a few of your delighted customers on a standby so that they can go ahead and talk to to your prospect customers and help you overcome their trust issue. The third rule is people buy from people they like. So during any sales discussion with any prospect customers, uh, always be humble, presentable, and professional. Avoid giving any kind of pushback to their concerns or thoughts. At the same point of time, be a good server to their needs across the sales cycle. Uh, Last but not the least, during any sales discussion, or better to say, at the end of any sales discussion, your customer should leave the meeting or the call with a perception that you are trying to help them overcoming a challenge or meeting a business aspiration. They should never have a feeling that you are trying to push uh, your sales forward by doing a kind of hard selling of your product or services. So friends, remember these three rules, and if you follow these three rules with the by practicing the tips that I provided against each of the rule, then definitely you are going to have a successful sales cycle with maximum number of your prospect customers. So before I end, I would like to conclude. Remember those three rules. The very first rule is people buy from people they know. Second rule is people buy from people they trust. And third rule is people buy from people they like. So make yourself known to your customers even before you start talking your sales opportunity. Uh, make yourself trustworthy to your customers. Uh, make yourself likable to your customers and win the sales opportunity. Hope this video is going to be informative for you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.